Welcome to GTSRL. This video contains everything you need to know to get involved with league racing, covering schedule, format of our race nights, rules and regulations and how to sign up. Let's get started. Each season runs over the course of 7 weeks. In weeks 1 and 2, sign-ups are open and a number of qualification time trial sessions are held. In weeks 3 through 7, we hold a race night on either a Monday or Tuesday evening. Time trial sessions are held in an online lobby. Each session lasts for 30 minutes and they're held on Monday and Tuesday evenings. In the EU, sessions are held at 8 and 9 o'clock GMT, and in North America, sessions are held at 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Time trials are held using a different combination of kart and track each season, usually similar in class to the races planned for that season. In your allocated time trial session, you will have 30 minutes in which to set the best time you can. Following each session, the results are recorded on the GTSRL website. Once all participants have completed their time trial, the divisions for the upcoming season are determined by fastest lap. Each division is made up of a maximum of 14 races. Once a division is full, another division will be opened depending on the number of entrants. This is what a typical league race night looks like. At 7 o'clock, the lobby opens for any last minute practice and to get warmed up. At 8 o'clock, qualifying starts. Following qualifying, we have 2 races. The first race is a sprint race and lasts for approximately 15 minutes. This is followed by a feature race, which lasts for approximately 40 minutes. In North America, race nights are structured in exactly the same way. However, from the perspective of Eastern Time, everything happens 1 hour later than it does in the EU. There are 5 race nights per season, and each one offers a different combination of track and car. All of our races feature dynamic weather, which is selected at random by our Discord bot just before the race starts. These randomly selected weather codes are applied to the lobby settings just before the race starts. This way, each driver can see roughly what weather to expect during the race, but each race brings different conditions to deal with. Season schedules can be found on the GTSRL website or in the season info channel on Discord. Within these schedules, details can be found regarding dates, times, car and track combinations, and whether each race has the potential for wet weather. At the end of each race night, detailed results can be found on the league website. Points for each race are awarded as shown here. League tables are updated after each event, so you can keep up to date with your quest to become a GTSRL champion. In addition to results in the league tables, the GTSRL website stores comprehensive statistics covering every race entered over the duration of your community membership. At the very heart of GTSRL is the art of clean racing. We pride ourselves on the promotion of a clean racing culture which clearly sets the league apart from the poor quality of racing and sportsmanship usually observed in sport mode races. That being said, close competitive racing is not always without mistakes. Contact does occur, and racing incidents are a part of the sport, whether that be real or simulated racing. In order to deal with these incidents, we have a team of independent stewards who review each reported incident and make a decision on whether a penalty is applicable to each scenario. One of the main reasons penalties are issued by our stewards is the unfair use of contact to gain an advantage when overtaking in corners. For this reason, we have defined what does and does not constitute the right to an inside line when overtaking in corners. So, what are corner rights? Corner rights are defined in the GTSRL rulebook as follows. 1. You must establish substantial overlap with the car ahead before they reach the corner's turning point to have the right to drive up their inside. 2. The driver ahead has the right to be fully committed to the racing line of their choice without any interference if there was no substantial overlap before they turned in. 3. If sufficient overlap is established before the turn-in point, then the driver behind has the right to sufficient side room. The driver ahead must also leave sufficient side room for the driver behind. This means that each driver has a right to their respective line. So, what do we mean by overlap? In order to have sufficient overlap at the turning point, your front wheels must be at least in line with the rear wheels of the car in front. Let's look at an example. This shot is of two cars entering a corner during an overtaking manoeuvre and is frozen at the point of turning. It can clearly be seen that the car attempting an overtake on the inside has their front axle in front of the defending car's rear axle. In this situation, as per point 3 on the slide we've just seen, each driver has the right to their respective line. The defending car cannot shut the door and steer directly into the apex. They must leave room for the car on the inside. Equally, the overtaking car must leave room for the defending car on exit. In this situation, if the overtaking car's front axle had been behind the defending car's rear axle at turn-in, the defending car would have had the right to choose their desired line and turn into the apex. It would be the responsibility of the overtaking car to back out of the move as they did not have sufficient overlap at the turning point. As mentioned previously, close competitive racing is not without its mistakes, and they do happen. A driver missing their braking point by a fraction of a second can mean that they cannot get their car slowed down in time to make the upcoming corner without causing contact with the car in front. The expectation of all GTSRL drivers in these situations is to show good sportsmanship. This comes in the form of slowing down off the racing line in order to give the positions back to all drivers your mistake has affected. If you need to rejoin the track, it is expected that you ensure that you are rejoining safely and not into the path of any oncoming drivers. If there isn't a safe gap to rejoin the track, then you must wait until there is room, even if this does cost a number of positions in the race. If you feel that you've been unfairly disadvantaged in a race, you have the option to file a review of the incident with the stewards. Before filing a review, it's important to load the race replay, watch the incident from a number of cameras and viewpoints and consider, do both drivers hold some of the responsibility and is this just a racing incident? If the answer to these questions is no, then go to the GTSRL website. From the lead drop-down menu, select Race Review. This will load a form for you to capture the details of the incident. Once you've captured all the information relating to the incident, including the timestamp from the bottom left-hand corner of the in-game replay, check all the information for accuracy. Once the form is complete, check the box to agree with your responsibilities and then click Submit Review. Each incident is reviewed by two separate independent stewards who must agree on the outcome before a review is finalised and any resulting action is taken. For the sake of transparency, the outcome of all reviews can be seen on the GTSRL website. The results of any incidents which involve you directly will also be communicated via direct message on Discord. To join GTSRL, simply head over to our website at gtsrl.tv and click Join. After linking your Discord account with our website, you will arrive at our welcome page in Discord. To join the community, simply type Join prefixed with an exclamation mark and click Send. A mod will be along shortly in order to welcome you to the community. There are a number of important channels within the GTSRL Discord. Visit GTSRL Roles in order to allocate yourself roles for subjects of interest to you. For example, our Casual Racer and Community Racer roles will provide you with notifications each time our members organise community events and casual race nights. The Racing League channels in both America and EU are focused around the regular league racing seasons. Should you need any help or assistance with any aspect of league racing, these channels are a good place to ask. For almost all information relating to GTSRL rules and regulations, and for up-to-date information regarding the current and upcoming season, head over to Season Info. The top post in this channel has a number of useful links, including our rulebook, current divisions, race calendar, and access to stewards' reviews and decisions. Details of each new season will be posted in the season info channel and will contain all the information that you will need to be able to sign up for the qualification time trials. Click the link for the time trial sign up form to take you directly to the sign up page on our website. All that's left to do is pick a time trial session that suits you, click sign up and complete a simple form stating which Continents League you want to sign up for. You will receive a reminder message on the day of your time trial session letting you know what to do on the day. Thanks for listening.